I'm Gemma, and this is my business partner Meryl. We have worked together for about 5 years, making bespoke t-shirts and sweatshirts and onesies, and all sorts of high-vis jackets. I mean, you name it, we've probably made it.
Absolutely.
And then COVID come along, and then it sort of changed. A lot of the places shut down, people weren't buying, a lot of people were taking up hobbies and sort of, you know, doing what we had spent a long time building up business for. So then Meryl semi-retired.
I did.
I mean, not that she's old enough, clearly. And then, I think you missed me a lot, didn't you?
I did, missed you. Decided to start up again.
Yeah, so, and then Meryl loves running, walking, I don't. So Meryl was at the prom. And just phoned up and said, "You fancy making deck chairs?" So I was just like, "Yeah, right. Why not?" So, you know, just sort of put the idea to the back of whatever was going on at the time, and then it just sort of evolved from there, didn't it?
We saw some deck chair frames, started to create a few, you know, slings, and our ideal aim was to just make the deck chairs for sale.
Yeah.
But the business is starting to turn. We've realised there's a need for deck chair hire.
Yeah.
And so this is where the deck chair hut's been created.
I did some events. We knew a couple of events ladies, didn't we? And they sort of said, "Oh, how about making some deck chairs we did some for the World Cup." And that sort of gave us the idea to go from individual sales to actually, you know, people do want to hire in these chairs to, especially with COVID, you know, going outside, a lot of people were having events outside and parties outside, so it all sort of helped bring the idea together, didn't it? So it really did help in that respect.
Getting people to believe in us. You know, approaching the bank, they said, "We're going to start up a deck chair company." "Well, they think you've lost your marbles during COVID." You know, we've actually been able to secure a nice contract down with our local council. They're actually supporting us and developing alongside us, which is amazing.
Yeah, that's really boosted our confidence, hasn't it, with what we're doing, knowing that we've got our local council behind us, and they're really enthusiastic about it, aren't they?
Yeah. And the more we talk to people, and actually when they get to hear the full concept, they really do believe in our product now, which is very rewarding. So I found it online. I was just looking at different grant facilities, and found the program online. So I had my one-to-one with Ross. And honestly, it was so lovely to talk to him, because from the start, he really sort of got behind our concept, and he said, "It's a very basic concept. We are talking about a simple chair." And he said they get so many people trying to launch the next new software program or something, and he said such a simple item could create such a lovely business. We've had a few hurdles, a few disappointments, and he's kept us motivated. He really has, and he said, "Come on girls, you can do this, you know, you can overcome these hurdles." The actual training programs that I've been doing, they're brilliant, because they just, you know, there's a 15-minute blog about how to do photography, 15 minutes on how to do reels and what elements to be doing, because we are useless with social media, absolutely useless. It's a huge learning curve.
I think the biggest thing for us is putting a face to our brand. So we're, you know, even with this interview, we're a bit like, "Oh, crikey," but really we've done a couple of reels where we've appeared in them, and although, you know, I was messaging Meryl going, "Oh my God, I'm just about to post this, is this okay?" But actually it's fine, and I think we were too stuck on being too professional rather than actually showing the fun side of the business. And, you know, that's what we're all about, really, having fun, isn't it? It's no point going to work if you're not going to enjoy it.
So at the moment I'm doing the application. I'm a bit slow at dealing with it at the moment. I know Ross has given me a lot of support to be able to submit the answers. I'm useless at writing, so I'm trying to put it all together, submit it to him. He's going to check it before we actually submit the grant. The whole purpose of the grant is, what we have realised is our website. I've done it all myself. It's an okay website, but we need
keep
to
changing where we're going with it, don't we? 'Cause
Absolutely.
we obviously had all our bespoke chairs, you know, on there, and then we were like, oh, actually we'll take those off and we'll have it more for sort of like the higher, because we were sort of going down more the business side. But then we've spoke to numerous people and they're like, no, you need your products back on. So yeah, we keep chopping and changing where we're going with
redeveloping
it.
as we're going along, but
We're just taking all the advice from
everybody around, and but we need to fine tune all the wording on it, the SEO, you know, search engines, and really need help with that. Plus we need to launch a landing page for this Deckchair hire.
Yeah.
First thing is believing in us and telling us to keep going.
Yeah, absolutely.
That, as I say, that's been a challenge. And also just the resources on their program. I mean, I need to spend hours on there really, sorting out the accounts, you know, there's access to everything there that we can use.
Yeah, which is so helpful, isn't it?
Absolutely, and hopefully just getting the awareness of our company out there and make this happen.
And also with the website as well, if we've got a great website, you know, and people can find us when they search for us, then I mean that's half the battle, isn't it? Getting people to our site and then the products speak for themselves.
Get in touch and follow the course.
Yeah.
Make use of the resources.
Absolutely, there's so much there, isn't there?
Absolutely.
Yeah.